Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakudash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And I want to say peace and blessings to the elect throughout the four corners of the earth who are pushing and teaching this word in truth and in sincerity. So, there's a constant conflict that's going on over there in the land of Israel, right? So it always seems like that that they're at war, which is which the scriptures say that that basically, man, Israel would be exalted and be exalted to be the top nation when the true people of Israel, when the true Israelites are set there, man. All right, so it is, it's clearly evident that something from the Old Testament, which Christians say that the Old Testament basically is done away with, and all that has come to pass already. So how about this here in Isaiah, the 2nd chapter? And it says, I'll start at the top. So it says, the word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house, and so in the scripture, when it talks about a mountain or mountains, it's talking about powers, or governments. And when it's talking about hills, it's talking about like the smaller powers and the smaller governments. Okay. So it says that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. So why don't you have all nations flowing unto this place? All right. As far as I know, man, places like China, and Russia, and Europe, and all that, they're not flowing unto Israel. All right, the whole continent of Africa, they're not flowing unto Israel. Okay, it says in verse 3, it says, and many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the Most High of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. All right, so so what's Israel teaching right now, man? All right, war. They're not really setting forth a good example, man. But let's keep going. It says, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. All right, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And who is it? Who is Israel now rebuking? Nobody. It says, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. So basically saying that, that they would do away with all of the military might and weapons and stuff like that. It says, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. And that's like the biggest piece, man. That's like something that sticks out like a sore thumb All right. So if the true people of Israel, all right, so if this has come to pass, all right, then how come they are learning war right now? Why, why are they still going forth with the sword, still having conflict? And that's it was like I said, it sticks out like a sore thumb. How can you explain that right there? How can you explain that Israel is not going to learn war? Okay, when the true people are set there, man, come on, man. It's a red flag. Okay, it's a red flag, man. Just like the popular saying goes nowadays. It's a red flag, man. All right. It says, "O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of Yahweh." All right. So with that, I'm just gonna grab this real quick. Revelations 2 and verse 9, and it says, by the way, these are the words of Yahweh. As you can see, they are in red. And Yahweh is the true name of who the world calls Jesus Christ. It says, "I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan." And that word Satan, it means adversary. All right. So those who are over there in the land now, okay, pretending, because that's what those small hiders are, man. They are fucking pretenders. That's why they add a ish at the end of Jew, because they ain't, because they are not the true Jews. All right. Point blank, period, man. Because if they were, then why is there not peace in that land over there? You can't get around that, man. How do you get around that? All right. It says the same thing in the next chapter. Revelations 3 and 9. And it says, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie." These devils, they are the father of lies, man. It's like the scriptures say, man, when thou speak of a lie, man, you speak of your own. Okay, I'll grab that in a bit. It says, "But do lie, behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell therein." All right. And we all know what that hour is, man. All right. That's the MOTB, man. Okay, basically, man, to where you are going to be faced with a choice. All right. You either trust in the Lord, or you trust in man. All right, but they do lie, man. Father of it. Let's see if I can find it with this. There we go. John 8 and 40. I started 43. And it says, "Why do ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word, ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him." And this is talking about Esau, Edom, man, which is why it says in the book of Romans 9 and 13, It says that God hates Jacob, man. Or, Salakia, man, that God hates Esau. Salakia. It says that, it says, for Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. All right. It says he was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So that's why, that the Lord doesn't have any love for Esau, man. Just a damn liar. He is a base man, and the only reason that he's in power right now is just because we are in a form of a punishment. All right, so I got this right here. Ezekiel 25. And I'm gonna start at verse 12. And it says thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because Edom hath dealt against the house of Jacob by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. All right, but you got Edomites, all up in Israel right now, man. So make it make sense. It says, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh. So show the love right there, man. Go ahead and try to say that the Lord does not hate Esau, aka the so-called white man. Okay, you go ahead and try to prove that to me with scripture, man. Okay, because they're not gonna find it. All right. And hopefully, man, this whole thing, sparks into something way bigger, man. Because we know that when the big prophecies begin to begin, then things are gonna start falling. Hey, things are going to happen one after another on a major scale, and how the world has never seen before. Talking about plague upon plagues, pestilence, famines. Hey, it's gonna be hitting. It's like the scriptures say, man. It says, they shall be on every side. Talking about the whole earth feeling it, man. But anyways, with that being said, just a quick one. I hope it was edifying, and until the next one, I'm gonna say shalom.